Today we'll be reviewing the Planet Eclipse CS2. So when we first look at CS2, we're going to look at the hard case Planet Eclipse gives, which is the best case in the entire market. Next inside the case, you got hard tip bolt, full thing of spare parts kits. It's got enough O-rings to rebuild the gun a couple dozen times. A toolkit, great toolkit, a little hack for those who don't know. It makes yourself into a little T-wrench. Planet Eclipse grease, barrel sock, and then you get two backs. The blue one on this gun is a 689 and the silver one is a 681. So when we're talking about the CS2, comparably start off with to the CS. We're comparing the CS2 to the CS 1.5, 1 point, or the CS Pro. There's a couple things that are majorly different. One for me is the ergonomics of the gun. When we look at the ergonomics, it is a much tighter fit for me. I've kind of got weirdly shaped hands. To me, I don't have like massive hands or anything like that. It's a much better fit. The CS1 was really bulky and large. I don't know why they went that way. Going from the 3.5 to the CS1, it was much larger. And now we're coming back to the CS2, we're getting closer to the 3.5. To me, the 3.5 still has some of the best ergonomics out of any paintball gun ever. They also now have the Easy Access eyes and the Easy Access detents. Also, your batteries are stored up front, 2 AA's instead of a 9 volt. They also have the Easy Access grips in the back, that no tools, nothing like that. They come with a Planet Eclipse FL barrel. To me, we already reviewed this, but this barrel is so-so. It's a great barrel for the gun. It's a great little barrel kit that comes with the gun, but I think there are better barrels out there. The GP core, which is an updated Gamma core. The Gamma core itself is great, shoots great, and all those things. The GP core is a little bit more efficient, a little bit quieter, a little bit softer shot. It's not marginally different than any of the other guns, but to me the best thing about the GP core, Gamma core, all that stuff is the reliability. When you're talking anywhere from the EMEC now to the CS2, the highest end gun to the lowest end gun, they just work. Anytime you ever pull them out of your bag, they're going to work. A little bit of lube goes a long way in these things. I mean, in stock, this is probably good for the next couple weekends of play. This is a great gun, probably the most reliable on the market. Also, it's got a different pops than everything else. To me, it's just another pops. It's just cut a little bit different, like a special cut like the GSL or the GI cuts or something like that. It's just a little bit different. To me, it works just as good as any pops. It's got the same board as every other gun that Planet Eclipse has made for the past probably 10 years or so. It just works. I mean, that's the thing about these CS2s that make them so fantastic is no matter what, it's going to work. The trigger on these is better than any other trigger they've ever made. It's the fully adjustable. As you can see, there's the pin where you can swing the trigger in and out, and it doesn't matter if it's close to the gun or a little bit further out. It's still set the same way, so your trigger can be further out here, and it's still going to be as short as if it was all the way against the back here. That's all preferences and stuff. They make other triggers for this besides the scythe. I like the scythe. I think I like the deuce a little bit more, but you can buy an aftermarket trigger and put it on there yourself. Otherwise, this trigger is just fantastic by its own. Great shooter, great for any paintball player. It's the reason it's probably the most used gun in pro paintball. It's probably the most used gun by any tournament ball player in the world. It just works. When you're talking about Planet Eclipse, you're talking about the reliability. You're talking about all the things that you get with it. You know, the color manual, the hard case. It's just, there's so many things in this package that just are fantastic. Planet Eclipse, every single time they come out with a gun, kill it. And Planet Eclipse is known for making these great things, and I think they're going to continue on with it in the future. So we're going to continue on getting a little closer to the gun, and then also doing a shooting video with it. Stay tuned. So when we get closer with the Planet Eclipse CS2, there are some key features that we're going to try and point out for you. First off is how easy this is to really pull off. So you're just going to pull, and it slides, I mean right off. It's not very hard at all. The batteries is just a pinch on both sides, and they come right out. Just 2 AA's, probably your most common battery in the world. Your Easy Access eyes with no tools anymore. You just slide the lever, pull it off, or let it slide out. And there you go, there's your eyes and your detents. You can clean them very easy. When we talk about that fully adjustable trigger, you You can see right by my thumb there's a little pin. I'm going to try to focus it in here. Little pin. And this is what you move to swing the trigger out or in. And then we have our board, which is, should we get it in view here? Oh, if I hold the right button. It's the same board that's coming in every other Planet Eclipse gun. It still works great. Still has all the options as the other one to tune it and stuff like that. Great shooter. Get a little closer view of the bolts here. GP Cole. And that's the CS2. Shooting the Planet Eclipse CS2, board at 689 with some old midnight paint. So to wrap up this overview of the Planet Eclipse CS2, I think the biggest thing you have to take into account when you're looking at these guns is the reliability of them. Out of all the things that makes Planet Eclipse great, you know, the casing, the stuff that comes with the gun, all that, the biggest thing about them is every single time you go to pull this gun out of your bag, it's going to work. It's just a workhorse of a platform, but on top of it, as much as it is a workhorse, I mean, the EMEC uses almost the exact same core. It's probably one of the nicest shooting guns ever, bar none. With the adjustable trigger, you can set it to your liking with how the grips feel. It's an incredible shooter. I think there's some small things that they're slowly going to fix about it. They're going to change up. The FO barrel is great, but it's not my favorite, but it's other people's favorite. It's a fantastic addition to a gun. It's, to me, a much different option than your normal aluminum barrel, your normal aluminum two-piece. The things that they're doing where everything is easily accessed, you know, your front grip pulls off to get your batteries, your back grips are just, you know, plastic hinges that pop right off and you can get to the grips. I think it's amazing. I think they're going in the right direction. I think it's, to me, a much better option than the CS1 and CS 1.5 or anything like that they've offered in the past. I mean, it's, to me, the #1 high-end gun in the market right now. There's a reason so many teams use it. There's a reason everybody loves the thing, and there's a reason these still hold the resale value, is because of the fact that they just are the best. It's just the truth. It's the best working gun in the high value market. It's every time you pull it out, it works, and that's all you can ask for out of paintball guns. When you show up to a tournament, you don't have to worry about it being broken down or having constant issues. When you go out to play, it'll just play, and all you have to do is grease it every once in a while and change the batteries out. And even now, it's even easier because AA's are the most common battery in the world. Like, they're doing things over and over and over again that make it so easy to go to. I mean, there's times at a field that, you know, people are always like, oh, the, you know, Lux and the die you can charge. It's like, yeah, but where is a charger port in the middle of, you know, an event? There's not. You're going to have batteries, though. Everyone has AA's for their hopper. Everybody has all the abilities to charge these things. So, there's a review of the Planet Eclipse CS2. Please like and subscribe to the Trademygun channel here, and thank you.